What's up, internet? Jackie Legs here. Gonna try to show you guys how I put on Cushcore on my bike. Putting on Cushcore is a pain in the butt if you haven't done it. I've been running on my bikes for about 3 years, but the first time I ever got Cushcore, I had to take it to 3 bike shops, all of which told me it wasn't possible to fit onto a rim. I took it to my buddy. He finally got it on. It's been a pain in the butt, but I think I finally lifted the Cushcore curse with my secret method. So let's see if I can get it working. So the first hack that I found is to seat the tire on the bead, tubeless with no Cushcore installed. So I'm gonna leave that out of the video because you should know how to install a tire. If you don't know how to install a tire, well, do some research. Now you can let the air out of the tire. Now that you got one side of the tire off, the other side should still be seated around the bead. The main reason you do that is you slide the Cushcore in through this gap, and then you only have to seat one side of the tire. Saves you half the amount of work, because the hardest part is getting it seated. So that's why I always recommend seat the tire first, take one side off, half the work's done for you. It seems so obvious, but one, you have to run the Cushcore valve stem because of its profile and its flat head when the Cushcore is sitting on top, and make sure one, air can get in and out and the sealant can come out through these holes. If you run like these nuke-proof ones, the Cushcore blocks it, or standard valve stems, the Cushcore block it. So you gotta run the Cushcore ones. Don't forget to put them in. Next step, probably the hardest part of this whole thing, is working the Cushcore onto the rim through the side of the tire that's open. My strategy is to get your elbow in it, push out with this hand, elbow in it, push out with this hand. And if you have a friend, it makes it a lot easier, but I'm gonna see if I can get it right now. So, if you're like this, and you get stuck right here, kind of like a tire, wrap one side, and then work against that side. Zip tie that side to hold it down. See if I can work the rest of the edges. There we go. Hack right there. All right. Got it around the rim. That's most of the battle. Now, this is where most people seem to struggle, is getting the tire into the bead of the rim. The secret is to fold the Cushcore all the way back till you can see the green, let the tire fall underneath. You have to work your way all around the rim a few times, go back till you get one little corner that's not tied in, and then you use the pressure of the Cushcore holding the bead of the tire to snap that last side in. I'll show you what I mean. So start. Go all the way up and under, all the way up and under, all the way up and under. Aha! Finally got it. There you go. Cushcore on, and well, realistically that was about 30 minutes, but this video will probably come out to be like 2 minutes if I edit it well. But there you go. That's my little secret. All you gotta do is put your sealant in there. I do it through the valve stem. Makes it way easier, obviously, because the tire's already on. And there you go. That's my little Cushcore hack. That rim is nice and protected now.